What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Trace Baby, and I'm back at y'all again with another one. And we gotta have a deep conversation, and we're gonna talk about the state of the fragrance community. Although I haven't been making videos as of recently, I still have been keeping up with the fragrance community, and I'm still a little rusty, but I do know what's been going on and what's been happening in the fragrance community. So I have some notes here, and we're just gonna go down the list of things. And what we're gonna start off with, we're gonna have each section is gonna be, this one is gonna be the shift from passion to profit. So the fragrance community has a bunch of influencers, you know, TikTokers, like people just recommending things that they just don't wear or they wouldn't wear. So like if you go on like TikTok, you scroll, like majority of people here have TikTok, although like some people will care about like privacy and stuff like that, but that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, people will recommend some of these fragrances, like you don't know if they even purchased it, like they just want to get a quick buck. Like you don't know like how it performs, they aren't familiar with the houses, they aren't even in the fragrance community in general. Like you can scroll on TikTok, you can tell who's in the fragrance community. I click on their pages and see they just recommend stuff like that, like on a TikTok shop or like IG reels, or they'll recommend stuff just from like YouTube shorts just to get a profit. And like it's really messing up the people that are genuinely fragrance says, people that actually will like actually wear these fragrances, people that like are tried and true, that has experience with fragrances. So yeah, so the passion of profit is like one thing that I would say is like really killing the fragrance community, man. And like I know like everybody, it's all about making a dollar, making a quick buck, but like, man, just stay out of this space if you don't know what you're doing. Like, please just don't recommend stuff in this space if you do not know what you are doing. And that leads into like my next thing. So although like they're recommending stuff, the only thing I could say from what they are doing, they are getting into like smaller brands. So like it'll be like indie houses, or like, you know, like the smaller houses, not like big houses or like designer houses. They're like niching down. So like that's something that I really appreciate, like in the fragrance community. Although like I've been into fragrances for about 2 years now, those smaller houses are like really getting love, and that's why like a lot of people are like wearing clones and stuff like now. Like from when I first started to like now, like clones have blew up. Like clones are like the big thing in like the fragrance community right now. I know a lot of people are against clones, but now like the people that were super against clone and like niche houses and were like designer down and designer only, because I really don't like purchase like designer stuff. Like it's just, the price point for me is just crazy. Like why would I pay like $160 for a bottle when I can get the same bottle, like something similar to that bottle, or even better that lasts longer, for a fraction of the cost, like $30-$40, like at one of the clone houses, or like if I just get like a sample of that fragrance, you know. So it's all about like price to like worth. So that's why I like the clone houses are really giving like a balance to the market. So I really think like the clone houses are really good. Like La Top or Moth and stuff like those houses are really like balancing like the scoreboard, and like they're making like the designer brands like actually you know, like make those price adjustments. Like now you get to see like more fragrances on sale. So it's really good. Like the clone houses have really like helped out, like again. But but everybody doesn't agree with that. So it's a real big divide. Like some people are really like strict on like the clone houses, and other words like are really like big snobs about it. Like, oh yeah, if you aren't paying $200 for your fragrance, it's just not good. And like yeah, like it's crazy to me. So but I started to see a shift with like those content creators are starting to do like clone wars, or they're starting to you know, like get into like the clone fragrances. Like it's crazy. But you know, clones are what's really big right now in the market, so people are really like getting into like the clones. And yeah, so but those people, like I don't understand. Like it's a little flip-flop. Like it's either like stay on one side, like you can't. I hate when people like thread the line, like just like for content. Like bro, like if you have a side, stay on that side. Like it's perfectly fine. Like if you are a designer fragrance guy, like just be a designer fragrance guy. If you're a niche fragrance guy, just stick to like what your clientele is, or like what your audience is. So me, I do a little bit of both, but yeah, like just like stay true to yourself. Like it's not all about money. I know this is how a lot of people pay their bills and stuff like that, but you know, you got to stick to like what's true to you, man. And like it's just like crazy to me. But yeah, oh sorry. And then we'll go back into like TikTok. So this next section will be globalization and like TikTok. Like this is its own section in itself. So my bad, like I have to read my notes for this. So people on TikTok are literally saying that these are the best fragrances ever, like just the greatest fragrance ever, just because it's TikTok. Like they just want you to purchase it. So they'll say like it could be some like some trash fragrances, like the fragrances just aren't good, and they will say like, oh, this is the sexiest fragrance you can ever purchase. Like, you know, everybody like top, like, you know, like I don't know, you all don't do like YouTube, but like, you know, how to top 5 videos, or like those videos are like really popular. And you know, like things are like subjective and opinion based, but I just don't believe that something like these content creators actually like believe that. So like these 15 seconds, like people are watching these videos, they're saying like, oh yeah, that's fragrance is sexy, it's a panty dropper, this is the best thing in the world, and they purchase the fragrance and they're underwhelmed. So I would say like be honest, be true to yourself, like under promise, over deliver. So like you can say the fragrance is really good, and then once they get it, like they can be mind blown, but don't just say like something is like the best fragrance ever just because you want people to purchase it. But in better news, I can't say what the community needs. The community needs honesty, transparency, and somebody that's gonna have real conversations, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. We're gonna have like real conversations. Like we're just gonna be honest. Like if I don't like something, like I just made a video like about Sea. I literally didn't like the fragrance, but like I just smelled it again, and dang, my mind changed. Like I was gonna go on a hate rant about like the fragrance, like it was trash. People told me they didn't like the smell, like when I first wore it, but now like I like it. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna wear it again. Probably go on a little date or something, you know, little razzle dazzle. Go on a little date, and I'm gonna try it again. But yeah, like I didn't like it at first, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I was wrong about the fragrance at first, but yeah. But we need to keep this space alive. We need to be honest. We need to be transparent, and like, man, y'all don't do everything for a quick buck, man. Like you don't have to. Everything isn't about money. Life is hard right now. Like from like politics and making money, man. Like everybody has those struggles, but man, you have to be open, you have to be honest, and let's have these real conversations. So is there anything that you all don't like right now in the fragrance community? Leave a comment down below. If you all have any fragrances that you want me to review, please just drop that thing down below. And it's your boy Tracy, baby, and I'm out.